Valheim is a game which caused a huge rumble in the gaming industry. Ever since its release on the 2nd of February this year, the game has garnered more than 4 million Vikings, and on top of that, they managed to sell 3 million copies in just 16 days, which for a small indie studio is a astronomical success. So what makes Valheim so damn popular when you have a bunch of survival games come out all of the time and nothing happens? And I'm going to tell you today what Valheim did which makes it so amazing. Also, if you could also like the video for the algorithm, it would help me a lot. Thank you so much, and let's get into it. Well, there are a few factors here which I think makes this title stand out, and the main culprit is probably the theme of the game. First off, it's about Vikings, and lately people really like the Vikings. Then, on top of that, you have this heavily stylized graphics which, have good and fun gameplay. You see, even though technically Valheim is a survival game, it's not just that. It's also an RPG and somewhat of a sandbox, do whatever you please kind of a thing. And a lot of games which come out, especially survival games, are not really like this, but they all kind of follow the same formula which over the years got kinda outdated, and when you have a new survival game which is gonna be the same as everything else, there is no point in playing it. But when a survival game comes out which has all of these other elements, then it becomes very interesting to people. I mean, just going into different biomes to fight enemies, to building your own base, and of course, people took it to another level with absolutely insane creations like, how do you build this? And when you combine all of those elements, collecting, building, sailing, exploring, fighting various enemies and bosses, the overall experience can be really addicting. Like most of you watching this video who play the game probably found themselves playing the game for hours and not even realizing it, since there is also micromanagement, either, being in your base or building something else, or, detailing your base with shields and swords and this and that. Time just flies by. Also, on top of that, you can also include the sale price for the game, which is, for me personally, 17 euros. I know it's much cheaper somewhere else, and on top of that, the game is 1 gig and it can run pretty much on a toaster. And all of these factors combined with gameplay formula, which I said is good and fun, is a recipe for a popular game. And to be honest, I believe that Valheim will be more popular in the future. I know that trends change all the time and games which are popular for a week simply disappear, but it's also different when you combine the community in it and the replayability value of the game. So far, the community around the game is huge and also absolutely phenomenal. The community work, which also includes creating mods and various other things, really push the game forward. And also, when you have a huge community like that, that community also serves as a marketing material, or let's say marketing in general. Now obviously, future development will determine how popular the game will be in the next few months and years, but when you have a community like this, they will update the game themselves, same as it was with Minecraft. I remember when Industrial Craft came out for the first time, just the new items you can craft and farm was insane. Same with Valheim. I can already see people planning whole overhaul mods to add new things and expand the overall game, and also on top of that, developers are also planning that, including new things, etc, etc. Then there is one more factor, and that's bliss. I know how it sounds, but I don't know about you, but when I play Valheim and what I noticed with other people is that the game is a little bit therapeutic in a sense. It has that therapy segment into it, meaning you can actually relax and just enjoy something. You don't have to worry about this or that. When you enter the game, you can just go into a forest, get some wood, go back, create a house, create a base, and just have fun and relax. And especially because we live in a world today which is pushing you to the brink of sanity every single day, from when you wake up to the point when you go to sleep. Having a game which you can relax in is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, I found myself multiple times in the game just to chill a bit, and people really like to build. and that's also therapeutic. I noticed that with multiple games in the past, and to be honest, I was looking forward to the next game that has building in it, and hence this game came along, offering people to do whatever they please. You create your own adventure, either alone or with your friends, and even that is great because you can transfer your character to different servers or create your own one, people can join, whatever. It's all easy, and that's what it makes it, appealing. And also on top of that, I believe that because of the game doesn't punish you for every little mistake you make, the whole experience is less frustrating, meaning you can play it for longer and also making you relax more. And I mean, the game is polished in most areas, like everything I did and all of the mechanics I used worked really well. Now, the reason why Valheim did something absolutely amazing in my opinion is showing that ultimately, in its core, gameplay formula is what matters. It's the game. It's not the size of the game, it's not the marketing you use, etc, etc. It's the core gameplay idea, the core gameplay formula. I knew absolutely nothing about Valheim before the release. Game comes out, it's good, I find out because people are excited and I buy it because people keep telling me go buy it, check this out, check this out. Mouth-to-mouth marketing today is more important. People generally don't like commercials because throughout the years most of the stuff they get is disappointment. So what's the point of all of that CGI marketing when ultimately it's the game itself which is going to sell or not? If the game is good, it's gonna sell. If the game is not good, it's not going to sell. No matter how much money you put in marketing, it doesn't matter. And personally, after I watch someone review the game, I go to Steam to see what people are saying, and usually if people in Steam reviews like it, I buy it, because having more opinions in one place is absolutely necessary and it worked. No trailers got me into this. I didn't actually watch a trailer for Valheim before I got into it. Just someone saying, hey look, this is a great game, check out this video. You check out this video and boom, you're in the game. And I believe Valheim will expand a lot, meaning it will branch out as community creates more things along with devs obviously, new game modes, new server ideas, new game formula ideas. All of this can be technically done in the game, and if it becomes an actual platform, well, only sky is the limit then. And also the game has a lot of content. For the price I paid, even though this is early access in a sense, the game is not even technically out as a full release, the game has more content than a lot of games I bought for a higher price. For the 17 euros I paid for Valheim, I have an absolute blast. I didn't even think that this game is in early access because of the amount of things that it has and the amount of things you can do in it. And I believe everything on top of that is just going to be a bonus and an extra so that people can build more stuff and enjoy new biomes, etc. So that's also one important thing, because this is not an early access game which came out, hey guys, we have these two tools and that's it. No, this is a full game when you think about it, with the amount of content and the amount of possibilities it has. But we shall see. I don't want to jinx anything for now. I will enjoy the game and have fun in it and see what it does in the future. I'm actually looking forward to see what the devs and also the amazing community have for us. And not gonna lie, I started losing interest in games. I like playing games, but all of the new titles really made me, want to play old games. And I did actually went to play old games from PlayStation 1. And when this came along, it's like finally something I really want to play, and it reignites the passion for gaming, because you look at the game and you realize, yeah, there are still games out there which are made from passion and heart, and people see that when they play it. No corporate bull, no corporate this or that, just the game that you play, as simple as that. Which is something we need more in the industry, and hopefully big studios actually realize that. Game matters only. Not the marketing, not this or that, just the game, and if it's fun or not. And that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Actually, this made me think about covering something else. That video is gonna be coming either tomorrow or day after tomorrow, we shall see, but stay tuned for that. Also, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button for more, and also tell me down below what do you think about Valheim so far. Also join our growing community on Twitter and Discord, and check me out on Odyssey, which is a YouTube alternative. I also have a Patreon page. If you were looking for an extra way to support the channel, you can do it via the link below. And huge thanks to my current Patreon supporters. This is LKM signing out, and stay classy everyone. Bye bye.